So, audience, quick show of hands. Who here has a little one in their life? Whether a son, a niece, a student, a neighbor. Raise your hands if you do. Okay. Now imagine watching them try to speak and the words just won't come out. You can see the frustrations in their face. You can feel their confidence slipping away. The founders of this next startup know this feeling because they lived it, and today they're building something to change that, helping kids find their voice and keep it for life. Please join me in welcoming Sara Technology to the stage. You have 4 minutes. Good luck.
Growing up wasn't easy for us. I was constantly judged for my broken English when I first moved to the States. And Jonathan was bullied for his speech disorder. Different stories, but the same pain. Afraid to be seen, afraid to be heard, because speaking meant being judged. As a matter of fact, children with speech disorders, they're more likely to not raise their hand in class, and they're 70% more likely to be held back by their grade. And there are 251 million children worldwide with articulation disorders, and 45% of them never receive treatment. Yet schools still lack the necessary funding, therapists are overwhelmed, and private therapy can cost over $10,000 a year. And now as a mother, I feel every child's struggle is my own. And that's why we're building Sara, an AI speech tutor, so every child from struggling speakers to language learners, they can get expert speech support anytime, anywhere. For children, Sara's a one-on-one learning companion. Our AI auto-detects the phonetic sound mistakes and provides real-time feedback, such as tongue exercises and fun techniques. And for parents and therapists, we provide automated progress tracking and actionable insights. We co-designed Sara with leading therapists and researchers to make sure everything is evidence-based. Others claim the usage of AI, but none combine the clinical record, error detection, real-time feedback, and interactive design. And whereas Sara, we bring it all together to make sure we provide every practice for children that's tailored to their needs. Our pain fuels us, but it's our expertise that makes Sara possible. I've already walked away from the MBA sponsorship and a consulting career to build Sara. To build Sara with a top AI researcher, an ex-Meta engineer, and a respected speech therapist. And we're also backed by world-class advisors, including Will, who has already led a speech company to IPO. In less than 3 months, we've already built a curriculum with the top 10 speech sounds that children struggle with over 1,000 speech practices with games, visuals, and audio. We've signed 37 pilots with therapists across the US, reaching close to 3,000 children and representing over 500,000 potential revenue. We've built trust through these pilots, so then therapists can become our champions to recommend Sara to the families to create a network effect and lower our customer acquisition costs. And while we finalize the compliance with the therapist, we've already kicked off a private beta to start gathering feedback from families and build a community. Just in the US, this is a $1.6 billion immediate opportunity. We'll then expand to other early markets before scaling to all English-speaking countries. To drive adoption at scale, we're using a freemium model where therapists can start for free, then upgrade as they scale to automate their workflow, while parents pay for full at-home access. By 2029, we'll scale to other languages, reaching $48 million in potential revenue. We've already secured $100,000 in non-dilutive funding, and with a $1 million from Hult Prize, we'll be able to clinically validate Sara and advance our AI to enable real-time dialogue with children. So then by 2030, we'll have helped over 500,000 children to not only to speak with clarity and confidence, but this is more than just speech. This is about keeping children on track in school. Make sure that they're growing up to be joyful, connected, and thriving. So join us in building a world where every child has a voice, so then they can stand on this stage to change our world.
Congratulations, Sara Technology. Daniela, do you want to kick us off?
Thank you. A freemium to premium model has a very high churn, ranging from 85 to 95%. How will you manage that churn to be lower in order to make your company profitable?
Yes. I wanted to start clarifying. For the speech therapists, we're using a freemium model, but for the parents at home, they just pay as they go. And why we're using a freemium model for the therapists? Because there are adoption. So each of them have around 50 children. So then once they're on board, then we can get access to 50 families, each of them. So it's fine that they stay freemium forever, because we're getting access through them to the families.
I was going to ask a question about your motivation, but it came across loud and clear. So I'll change it. What does success look like for you folks?
Success for us is that every child around the world, that they will not stay in silence, that they will not struggle, and that they have the tool and the power to reach their full potential.
So you mentioned compliance. So what will it cost you? How would you validate the outcome? And have you thought about how you get reimbursed from the sort of healthcare payers, the insurance companies?
Yes, so we just started our beta right now, but our plan is we've already signed design partnership with clinics where we are conducting a long-term efficacy study. So then we can evaluate, one of the studies is with a clinic with 250 children and evaluate them over a year's period of time. But at the same time, right now in the beta, as soon as they start the app, there's a baseline assessment of where they are, whether it's at the sound level or word level, and then every practice session will be able to see how are they progressing over time.
9 seconds.
Very short.
So what's your IP?
So our moat is our data. As more children use our solution, then the better our AI will be.